Jaya Prabhu. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nivesesha Sunyavadi Rasachari Shatarini. Shri Guru Charana Padma Devala Bhakti Sadma Bandhu Mure Savadana Mati Mure Savadana Mate Sahara Prasad Turiya Jaha Krishna Prati Ho Jati Krishna Prati Ho Jati Guru Mukha Padma Bhakya Tite Koriya Kya Arana Koriyo Mani Asha Arana Koriyo Mani Asha Shri Guru Charane Rate Aise Utama Gati Prasare Puri Sarva Asha Prasare Puri Sarva Asha Akudana Dillodi Jammi Jammi Pabuti Akudana Diloji, Jami Jami Babuji. Divigyan Rejo Prasito. Sima Bhakti Jahavati, Abhidasina Sajati. Virigya Jahara Charito. Virigya Jahara Charito. Guru Karuna Sindhu Aramana Jarabando. Guru Karuna Sindhu Aramana Jarabando. Bukena Bukera Divana. Aha Prabhu Guru Doya Jiho More Parachaya. Aha Prabhu Guru Doya Jiho More Parachaya. Ibigasha Gushu Tribhuvana. Abhupane Nasharana. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Prabhupada Guru.
Jai Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajikachar Shtotara Sata Shri Srimad His divine grace is Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. ISKCON Viviti Phongacharya is divine grace Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivijakacharya Shrutar Sada Shishimad. His divine grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Thakur ki jai. Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Siko Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhakti Vrinda ki jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunarada Kunagir Govardhan ki jai. Shri Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Purushottam Shri Jagannath Puri Ram ki jai. Shri Navadvip Mayapur Dham ki jai. Gangamaya Jamunamaya ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Srimad Tulsidev Maharani ki jai. Shri Gadadhar Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Shri Prabhupada's Transcendental Books Distribution ki jai. Brihat Mridanga ki jai. Shri Paramakarntai Gaur Chandra ki jai. Sam Veda Gaur Bhakti Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. All glories to the assembly of devotees. All glories to the assembly of devotees. All glories to the assembly of devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shanyavari Pashachari Ishtarini. Srimad Tulsidev Maharani ki jai. Brindaya Tulsidevya Priyaya Kesavasya Vishnu Bhakti Padadevi Sachavataya Namo Namah. Brindaya Tulsidevya Priyaya Kesavasya Vishnu Bhakti Padadevi Sachavataya Namo Namah. Brindaya Tulsidevya Priyaya Kesavasya Vishnu Bhakti Padadevi Sachavataya Namo Namah. Srimati Vrindadev Tulsidev Maharani ki jai. Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Preyasi Namo Namaha Radha Krishna Seva Pavo E Abhilasi Je Tomara Sharanaloy Tara Vancha Purna Hoy Kripa Kori Koro Tare Vrindavanavasi Morae apilas belas kunjer hiova Nayane ribo sadha Jugala ruparasi Eniveranadharo Sakiranu gata koro Sevare karadhiye koro nijarasi Dina Krishna Siko Ejna Muraho Shri Radha Govinda Preme Saraji Navasi Shri Radha Govinda Preme Saraji Navasi Yani kani cha papani brahmacharikani cha tanitani pranashante pradikshana pare pare Yani kani cha papani brahmacharikani cha Tanitani pranashante pradikshana pare pare Yani kani cha papani brahmacharikani cha Tanitani pranashante pradikshana pare pare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani. Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi. Jaya Vrinda Devi. Shrimad Tulsidev Maharani ki jai. Vrindai Tulsidev Vyai Prayai Kesavascha Vishnu Bhakti Devi Sachavataya Namo Namah. Vrindai Tulsidev Vyai Prayai Kesavascha Vishnu Bhakti Devi Sachavataya Namo Namah. Vrindai Tulsidev Vyai Prayai Kesavascha Vishnu Bhakti Devi Sachavataya Namo Namah. Shrimad Tulsidev Maharani ki. O Tulsi, beloved of Krishna, I warang before you again and again. My desire stopped in the service of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing your mercy upon him, you make him a resident of Vrindavan. My desire is that you also grant me residence in the pleasure gurus of Shri Vrindavan Dham. Thus that in my vision, I'll always behold the beautiful pastimes of Shri Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of the cohort damsels of Braj. Please give me the privilege of devotional service and make me your own maid servant. This very fallen lowly servant of Krishna praise. May always swim the love of Shri Shri Radha and Govinda. Shrimad Tulsidev Maharani ki.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Check his mic.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatinmirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave
Dhyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastyatyadesh-tarine.
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastyatyadesh-tarine.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Everyone.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Okay. I know it's still early in the morning and it's still early in the year, but we could do better than that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So, if we don't know already, this is our very first Sunday Love Feast, Srila Prabhupada's Sunday Love Feast for this year. Let's give a huge Haribol. Haribol! This is a very joyous occasion for us. Today we get to celebrate the first Love Feast, Srila Prabhupada's Sunday Love Feast for this year, in the presence of all of us and in the presence of Shri Paramakranitaya Gaurachandra and Srila Prabhupada. And to add to the auspiciousness of this occasion, it's also Ekadashi. Devo. So this morning, to continue the program, we'll be doing a bhajan. Udilo Aruna Purva Bhaje, Nijavani Gora Amani Jage. So, we'll just hear the translation before we read the bhajan.
When the rising sun appeared in the east, the jewel of the twice-born, Lord Gaura Sundara, awakened, and taking his devotees with him, he went all over the countryside towns and villages.
The mridangas, coal, resounded, tatai, tatai, and ajajas, large metal kartalas, that looked like small cymbals in that kirtan played in time. Lord Gauranga's golden form slightly trembled in ecstatic love of Godhead, and his footbells jingled.
All the devotees chanted the names Mukunda. Please repeat. Mukunda.
Mukunda.
Madhava.
Madhava.
Yadava.
Yadava.
And Hari.
Hari.
Their mouths being filled with the vibrations. They would announce to the still sleeping people, "You spend your nights uselessly sleeping and your days decorating your bodies."
You have achieved such a rare human body, but you do not care for this gift. You remain not serving the darling of Mother Yashoda, and slowly fall through your last moments to death.
With every rising and setting of the sun, a day passes and is lost. Then why do you remain idle and not serve the Lord of the heart?
This temporary life is full of various kinds of miseries. Take shelter of the holy name as your only business.
To penetrate the darkness of ignorance and bless everyone's heart, the holy name has arisen like the shining sun.
Drink the pure nectar of the holy name. There is nothing but a name to be had in the 14 worlds. It has filled the soul of Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Udilo Aruna Purva Bhaje, Dijamani Gora Mani Jage.
Odhila Aruna Purva Bhaje, Dijamani Gora Amani Jage.
Pakata Samoha Laya Sat Kela Nagara Braje.
Bakata Samoha Laya Sat Kela Nagara Braje.
Tatai Tatai Bhajra dala dala sonaranga charananu purabhaje Mukunda Madhava Yadava Hari Bolena Bolore Vadana Bore
Mukunda Madhava Yadava Hari Bolena Bolore Vadana Bore
Vichanida Bhashe Gelore Rati Divasa Sharira Saje
Niche Nirabhashe Gelare Rati Divasa Sharira Sare
Emana Dulabha Manava Deho Payan ki kori bhavan ke ho
Ye mana dhulava manava reho Paya ki koro bhavan ke ho
Iben bajile Yashoda Suta Tarame poribela Tapana hoile ashta dina gelo bholi hoibe vyasa
Odhita tapana hoile asta Dina gelo bholi hoibe vyasa
tabe kinoibe alasya hoy na bhaja hridaya radhe
Tabe kinoibe alasa hoy na vajjare dhoya raje
जीवना नित्य जान हसा काहे नना विदा विपद
Jivana nitya jana sa kahe nanavera viparva
नाम छाया कोरी जातने तुमे साकापन का दे
Namashaya koi jatane tumi takapana kaje
जीवेरा कालन साधन का जगते असिए माथुर नाम
Jivera kalyana sadhana ka jagate asye madhurana
आविद्यति मीरा तापना रूपे हृदगगने विराजे
avidya tapana rupe ridgagane viraje
कृष्ण नाम सुधा कोरिया पान जुड़ा भक्ति विनोद प्राण
Krishna naam shurha koriya pan jura vakati vinor pan
नाम बिना किछु Madhava Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari 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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Madhav Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundarari Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Sridhari Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Sita Ram Jaya Lakshman Hanuman Sita Ram Jaya Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Parama Karuna Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya Parama Karuna Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra Parama Karuna Nitai Gaura Chandra Parama Karuna Nitai Gaura Chandra Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gora Hari Bol, Jai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gora Hari Bol. Shri Shri Radhe Shyam ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki jai, Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Shri Shri Paramakara Gaur Chandra ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Gaur Premanandi Hari, Hare Krishna. So we can all do Pratna, Mangala Charna together. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshudunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dharati Swapadantikam Vandeyaham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Shya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusate Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Dinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavari Pastatyari Shatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Bolo all of us together. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I'd like to take this opportunity, this beautiful Sunday morning, the first Sunday for the year 2024,
to formally welcome each and every one of you here, and those of you who are joining virtually to our Sunday Love Feast. Even though it is ongoing, it is nice that we all make special efforts, special endeavor to be here this morning. It is significant for us that we begin the new year well, that is one. And also we renew our commitment, the fact that we live to see another year. We renew our commitment to the Lord, to the service of the Lord, that maybe last year I fall short in some way or the other, and that, my dear Lord, I'm intending to make up this year. Excuse me, I want to do better, because I know a year come and gone, a year pass, it's gone. Even though if I'm ready to spend or to pay hundreds and thousands of gold coins, I cannot bring back a moment that was gone. What to speak of a moment that was wasted or lost in vain, as they will say. I cannot buy it back. So that, my dear Lord, I know that for the past year I had tried my best, but maybe I fall short some way. And that, my dear Lord, by your blessings, by your power, please invest in me the strength, the determination, the willpower, the faith to continue in the same way, and to see to it that, that throughout this year, as much as possible, I do not fall short. If I am committed to chant so many names of the Lord every single day, week or month, I will do it. If I am committed to study the holy texts, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran, or any other Vedic scriptures, I will do so. If I am committed to come to the mandir, to contribute in any way possible, if I am committed to a certain amount of service, that I will do so, my dear Lord, with a motive to increase more and more in a favorable spirit. And that, my dear Lord, I know for certain that there will be some hindrance to my path, on my path of progress. And that I pray to you that by your blessings and guidance, along with the help of the Lord, of your devotees, your servants, that I will overcome those hindrances, I will pass those tests, and that I will grow from strength to strength. I will continue. That I will not backpedal no matter what happens. The determination is described as if you're holding on something very tight. And material nature is very powerful. Material nature will put stumbling blocks. And those stumbling blocks is described as material nature is trying to rip apart, the skin, and then if there's any flesh and vein there, and then trying to release the skeleton of your fingers one after another. But the determination is as such, as she tried to raise, she raised one, and she's trying to raise the other one, then I put back this one. And then she's trying to raise the other one, then I put back that one. And like that. That is how this determination is described in devotional service. That we should be so determined that no matter what test comes in our way, no matter what difficulties comes, I will be chanting the name of the Lord. I'll be coming to the mandir. I'll be engaged in my puja, my arti, my offerings. I will engage in at least remembering the Lord. Know that that is the third level of devotional service. Out of the 9 stages or principles of devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaran. Smaran means to remember. Shravana means hearing, as we are doing, and chanting right. We are chanting and we are hearing right now. We are glorifying the Lord, or activities about the Lord, and we are hearing about it. And after hearing properly and chant properly, combination of hearing and chanting, chanting and hearing, then smaran comes, remembrance. So if I cannot do anything else, my dear Lord, I will remember you. So as we welcome you here this morning, this very special first Sunday Love Feast here at the Hare Krishna Study Center for the year 2024, we would like to take part of today's Sunday Love Feast to highlight some of the activities that we will be embarking here at the temple, some major festivities and happenings, different, take our activities here to a different level, all of us together, of course, not a few persons. It will take all of us here in the room and much, much more to put it together if we have to, let's say, make a huge offering together. Just like if you want to cook a feast for 1,000 persons and you want to offer that to the Lord, you require many hands. Many hands to go and shop, select the right item, the right vegetables, the right grocery, prepare the kitchen, get the kitchen ready, make sure your stove and your burners and everything in order, all your containers are kept clean, so that tomorrow morning you can begin cooking. And then you have to get people tonight to chop up all the vegetables and wash and get everything ready. And then during the cooking, if you're going to cook for 1,000 persons, you need so many persons with so many burners, so many kaharis, so many pots, and so many bowls and everything else. And then as you're cooking, you need person to dish out and store it in containers, serve in containers. You need pujari to make the offering. So you need so many persons, and then persons to serve it at the end. And then after the end, you have to get persons to clean up. So just to cook and serve 1,000 persons requires so much. What to speak if we all have to make a year offering to their Lordship, to through the inspiration and guidance, or out of obedience to our spiritual master. We want to make such offerings. So there are individual offerings and there are collective offerings. Individually we will do, I'll give so much in charity, which is easy. I will come and I will chant so many extra names of God, that is easy. I will read so many verses of Bhagavad or Gita, all that is easy. Or I'll come, once a day, once a week, once a month and clean the Lord's temple room. All that is easy. I'll bring some flowers, I'll bring some fruits, or I'll give some dakshina, I'll give some donations. All that is easy. All those are individually we can do individually. Collectively is where we set a goal and we have to work together. We have to coexist to make the offering. And we have to tolerate. The biggest thing there is to tolerate one another. Tolerate different people's emotion, different people's mind, different individual likes and dislikes. Somebody say, hey, we're going to cook biryani rice. I mean, maybe that's a hard one, but hey, we're going to cook pumpkin. Maybe that's easy, or squash. You're going to cook pumpkin or squash. That's easy. If someone say, I want to cook curry pumpkin. Someone say, I want to cook masala pumpkin. Someone say, no, you just boil long it, just steam it. So right there, there are so many different ideas just to cook a pumpkin sabji. And you have to tolerate all that and still cook a pumpkin sabji to offer to the Lord and serve to everyone. So when we have to come together to do it, it takes a lot more. It begins with tolerating. And of course, there's where authority comes in. Your spiritual master comes in, or the representative of the spiritual master. Because if everybody in charge, you would not get nowhere. Everybody will fry it out. They wouldn't fry the pumpkin. They will fry out themselves and go and leave and go. So when the authority comes, the authority, whoever in charge said, it is like this. It is like that. You put so much seasoning, so much pepper, and you bring out a nice preparation. Don't worry. Don't bother. Don't make a fuss about it. Get the service done. Cooperate and get the service done. So Srila Prabhupada said, your love for me will be shown by how much you will be ready to cooperate after I am gone, not while I was here. And someone will say, oh, hey, I like to work with Sachi Sutta Das, only in his presence. But when he is not around, no. Would that be counted as real love? No, that is partial love. That is conditional love. And the process is unconditional. So, and here's where Harikirtan Bhagavatam voice comes in. Savai pumsam pado dharmo yato bhaktir ahuk saje ahaitakiya pratihata yayatma supasidate. That this devotional service must be rendered, must be performed, unmotivated and uninterrupted, in order to completely satisfy the self. So if you want satisfaction at heart, when we engage in that service, please do it unmotivated. Shouldn't be no motive why I'm doing it. No. I am doing it out of pure love for Krishna. I am duty bound. As the servant serves its master, I am duty bound to render this service to the Lord. Completely unconditional, unmotivated, uninterrupted at the same time. Nothing cannot interrupt the service of the Lord. The service to the Most High, Supreme Lord, is the highest. Not when I get time. Not on my condition. No. Don't make a deal with Krishna. That Krishna, when you make my path all smooth, crystal clear like glass, when it's clean and clear like glass, then I will tread that path, my dear Lord. No. Don't make such deal with Krishna that He will remove all the obstacles, and when He put enough cash in our pockets, then we will serve Him. That's all making deal with Krishna. No. You don't make such deal with Krishna. In fact, God is not someone that we can bargain with. You don't bargain with God. You don't say, my dear Lord, I do this, or I will do this for you, or you do that for me, and then I will do this for you. No. Nothing like that. Asishava paradatam pinastomam adarshanam marmam hatam karotuva yata tatava viradal tolam bato mat prananatastu saivana para. How the translation goes? Aslishava paradatam pinastomam. Take the mic. How the translation goes? Whether you serve me conditional or unconditional.
I know no one but Krishna is my Lord, and He shall remain so. Even if He hands me roughly by His embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me, He's completely free to do anything and everything, for He's always my worshipful Lord unconditionally.
For He is always my worshipful Lord. What? Unconditionally. So that is very clear. That's Krishna. That's Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Last of 8 voices, Shrishtastakam voices, that he gave. My dear Lord, whether you trample upon me, whether you are present before me, whether you make me broken-hearted. And this is a line in the line of the gopis. Remember, Krishna left Vrindavan and gone to Mathura and Dwarka. And according to external description or discussion or history, that Krishna never returned to Vrindavan. So the line of the gopis is that, my dear Lord, whether you make me broken-hearted by not being present before me, whether you trample upon me, whatever you do to me, you're always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally, no condition, completely unconditionally, no condition is set. This is not like a love story between boy and girl. The boy said, you come so far and then reach me there. Or the girl said, you come there and reach me there. No such condition. Krishna's love of God, is much, much more farther and higher than that. So as we wish you all the best in your devotional, spiritual quests on the path of devotion for the year 2024. We also like to humbly request of each and every one of us that we participate, we cooperate, we give it our all, as much as is required, not as much or the best that you can do, as much that is required. There is a difference there. That by the end of this year, when we look back, we'll say, really and truly, this was a great year. And from the very beginning of this year, something very special is going to happen internationally. Something that will bring tears to our eyes, will bring joy, will bring ecstasy, will bring love, will bring everything. We'll become humbly proud of achievements, so many different things. And that is the opening of the Sri Ram Mandir at the birthplace of Lord Ramachandra after 500 years. That in our lifetime, this is going to happen. What punya, what piety we may have performed, knowing or no, be it is known to us or that we don't know, it is like that. For the last 500 years, the struggle went on. Our foreparents and so many others have been struggling and desiring intensely. Great personality, great devotee, great bhakta, even probably the devatas, devis and devatas, who came there in Treta Yuga, in Ayodhya, and worship Lord Ram and shower flower petals on Lord Ram when he would have advented. Not to see that the temple, the birthplace of Lord Ram, was destroyed and that a battle almost went on for 500 years to erect back the shrine, the temple, at the exact spot, exact spot where the Supreme Lord was born, where he appeared, where he take his incarnation, where he take his avatar. And there will be, hopefully Hari Kirtan can make some announcement for us and give some description. there's some mystical or amazing, amusing description about the temple. One of it that I remember, among so many different things, that it will be the exact spot, the temple built, and where Lord Ramachandra, one of his Baal Leela Murti, will be placed, will be the exact birthplace of Lord Ram. And how they found that, that's like one among so many big miracles that are taking place. One of it that I remember, just to give you a little teaser, it is said that the temple is built in such a way that, so that's a little glimpse of it. The temple is built in such a way that only on Ram Navami Day every single year, through whatever hole they have, either wrong or square, whatever it is, the sun will penetrate through this hole of the temple, the way the temple is constructed, and take darshan of the main deity in the temple, of Lord Ram in the temple. So imagine if you build this temple, and that somewhere in this temple, when the sun rays on Gaur Purnima Day, the advent of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there is a crease, a hole there somewhere, that where on only that day the sun will pierce through and shine at the lotus feet of their Lordship. How they did that, I don't know, but that's to give you. So yes, this year will begin with something extraordinary, very auspicious. It will be on the 22nd. The temple will be the grand Pran Pratishtha opening ceremony of the temple in Ayodhya are going to open. Yesterday I saw news that, you know, in so many kilometers around the temple, totally no bar, no liquor, and no non-veg food cannot sell, or nothing like that cannot take place. So it's a huge endeavor. And this Ayodhya, for the first time after the time of maybe Lord Ramachandra and King Dasarat, that Ayodhya are going to become like a spiritual, not like, but going to become a spiritual city. So this is something very special that are going to take place. ISKCON are going to celebrate next month the 550th anniversary of their Lordship, of Lord Nityananda, 550th anniversary of the incarnation of Lord Nityananda in Ekachakra. Ekachakra was mentioned in the Mahabharata also, the holy land of Ekachakra in West Bengal. And then also we're going to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, along with many more celebrations throughout this year. And then from the very beginning also, from the 23rd, which is next 2.5 weeks, His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami, the walking monk from Canada, will be here among us. So these are some of the highlights. Saji Sutta will give you some more detailed highlights for the year 2024. So I'd like to ask Hari Kirtan to please gear us up for receive the opening of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. All over the world, it will be a global celebration where especially Hindus and even non-Hindus will get the opportunity to at least view the opening online live, or light some diyas in your home, etc., etc. So, Hari Kirtan.
Hare Krishna. So I don't know why I was deputed to speak about this. Pita has a bit more information than me. But the Sri Ram Mandir, it's called the Sri Maryada Purushottam Ram Mandir. It's a very special, it's not just another temple. Many people fight and fuss about why it is that we need to build a temple. Why can't it be some educational institution or some hospital or something that does practical, they say practical benefit to human society. But in actuality, places like these, like temples, like the one we have here, the temple that is being built here, are the actual hospitals and the actual educational institutions for the world. As Srila Prabhupada usually says, that there are so many universities, big universities, Oxford, Harvard, Cambridge, but within all of these universities, where is the department that teaches about the soul or self-realization? Big professors are very much, they profess themselves as big professors, and yet they have no knowledge about the soul and what it means to attain perfection in life. Perfection is not simply something that, you know, we get a big house or we get a large sum of money, anything like that, because all of those things doesn't matter in the long run. And when I say in the long run, I mean for the soul. They have no use to the soul. They're all temporary. But what will actually remain with us is our devotional service to the Lord. That is actual perfection. And so there was sent out a request to all devotees around the world, and a few details about the Ram Mandir, which we'll read. So this temple, if you notice, it's being built in a traditional Indian Nagar style. And when we say that, we mean that there's no steel, no nails, and no concrete being used to build the temple. It's all stone.
Because it is designed in such a way that steel and concrete and nail and those things can probably last for 100, 150 years. But this style of construction can last over 1,000 years.
So this temple itself will be, this is just 2.7 acres. The temple will cover about 2.7 acres. But the whole complex is about 70 acres, which includes other temples, surrounding temples, of various personalities within the Ramayana, like Valmiki, Tulsidas Ji, Vashishta, Hanumanji. There will be a big murti of Hanumanji that will be there, and it's been in talks for some time now, but there's also plans for a huge Ram statue to be put up. Now there are so many statues all over the world. Everybody's, oh, a Statue of Liberty. But this will be the actual statue of the world, if you want to put it that way. There's already the statue of Sripad Ramanujacharya in South India, not far from Hyderabad. And it's actually already the largest statue in the world, the largest sitting statue in the world, 216 feet. Of Sripad Ramanujacharya sitting with his sannyas staff. It's a very wonderful statue. It's actually made with the 5 metals that they're supposed to make murtis with. So just imagine that. And now imagine that there will be a statue of Lord Ramachandra, some approximately 800 feet in height. Wow. Now if you want perspective on how big that is, the Kaichor Falls is about 750 something feet, 751 feet, and the Ram statue will be approximately 800 feet high. So just for perspective, what is being planned. So around the Sri Ram Mandir, there will be so many other temples, and there will be total 5 pavilions. There will be a meditation hall within the temple that people can go and have silent meditation. But there will also be a hall for discourses. Then there will be a hall for kirtan to be constantly going on. I don't know if they plan 24 hours kirtan, but that would be really nice. Already in Ayodhya, there is a temple. I think it's the Ramayan Mandir. I may be wrong with the name, but in the temple, the walls you can say from head to toe of the temple, in the walls is carved the entire Tulsidas Ramayan. On the walls itself.
Rio, Jai
And
Shri Ram.
For many, many years, until now, I think almost all day, the sadhus there would be chanting Ramayan. If it is, I'm not sure 100% if it's 24 hours, but if it, I think it might be 24 hours.
Maybe if they're not doing 24 hours, you can go and recommend them to do 24 hours.
Ayendra Prabhu ki jai. So there will be several entry to the temple, just like the Jagannath Mandir has four entry points. But the main point will be called the Singha Dwaram, or the Lion's Gate, with 32 steps leading up to the temple in front. And there will also be a temple for Mahashri Valmiki, Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Agastya Muni, and get this, Guha, Nishadraj, and Mata Shabari and Devi Ahilya around the Ram Mandir. Those are just some of the main temples besides the Hanuman temple. And there will also be a temple of Lord Shiva dedicated nearby. As we know, Lord Shiva is, we can say, one of the greatest chanters of the holy names of Lord Ramachandra. I don't think anyone in the world other probably than Hanumanji. Well, Hanumanji is an incarnation of Lord Shiva. So we can say Lord Shiva, he's always chanting the names of Lord Ramachandra. And it's actually described that it's only because of Lord Shiva that we have access to the Ramayan today. That when the Ramayan was, when he had the copy of the Ramayan, he distributed part of it to the upper planetary systems, part of it to the lower planetary systems, and part to the middle planetary systems where we are. And all that he kept, that he felt was important for him, were two syllables, Ra and Ma. So he just constantly keeps chanting the names of Lord Ramachandra. So this Ram Mandir, again, we should understand, there are so many controversies, people might fight that, it's a religious conflict, this and that, and all of this. But the deity of Lord Ramachandra, it wouldn't be a big deity, it would be a deity of Lord Ramachandra in his childhood form, a very small deity. That deity being installed here, it's one thing, but we should also try to install Lord Ramachandra, the deity of Lord Ramachandra, within our hearts. Lord Ramachandra, in his pastimes, when Vibhishan came to take shelter of him, a few weeks ago we heard Amarendra Prabhu describing this pastime. When Vibhishan came to take shelter of him, all the Vanara commanders, Sugriva and everybody were saying, oh, you shouldn't take him, that he's the brother of the enemy. Why should you take him under your shelter? And Hanumanji says something very, very, very amazing. He says, Lord Ramachandra asks if I should give shelter to Vibhishan. Hanumanji says, if you want to know if you should give shelter to Vibhishan, then ask your bow and arrow. What do you mean, ask my bow and arrow? He says that Lord Ramachandra is a special form of the personality of Godhead. Has anyone seen a picture of Lord Ramachandra without his bow? Please show by raising your hand. Almost every picture, there's a picture of Lord Ramachandra. Almost every picture, there's his bow in his hand. But not every picture you'll necessarily see him with an arrow. But his bow must be there. Right? So there's a reason why. Lord Ramachandra, he keeps his devotees very close. But there are two types of devotees. There are the devotees who don't have any ulterior motives within their heart. They are pure devotees of the Lord. And the Lord can trust them in the sense that they're straight devotees, they're straightforward. So they're like the arrow of Lord Ramachandra. If he shoots them, he has the faith that they will come back. That's another feature of Lord Ramachandra. Whenever he would shoot an arrow, he was such an expert archer that when he shoots the arrow goes, does its job, and comes back within his quiver. Right? So he trusts that, he can lose his arrow to go and it will come back to him. But he always keeps his bow close. Means that those devotees who have a crooked heart, which I feel it's majority of us, at least for me, right? Those devotees who have a crooked heart or a crooked mind, a wicked mind,
he keeps... get trouble, Harker. I'm going to be in some trouble. Somebody might stick him up.
I'm saying at least for me, right? So he keeps those devotees very close to him at all times. He never lets his bow go. So those crooked devotees, he keeps with him always. And the straightforward ones, he has faith that if he lets them go, they will come back to him. So such is the mercy of Lord Ramachandra. So when Vibhishan came, he said one verse. He says, Sakrit eva prapannaya tavasmi iti chayachet abhayam sarvabhutevya dadami etad vratam mama. And we know when Lord Ramachandra makes a promise, how important that is to him. He keeps it up even more than his life. Right? Lord Ramachandra promises that even if Ravana comes here today and he says just once, even duplicitously, if he, even half-heartedly, like he just says it but doesn't mean it, he says, Lord Ramachandra, I belong to you. Do you know what the Lord promises? He says, Abhayam sarvabhutevyo dadami etad vratam mama. That as my vow, I protect you from all fearfulness. And just 1 minute. And this is supported by the Srimad Bhagavatam, where when Ashwatthama was shooting his Brahmastra to destroy Maharaj Parikshit within the womb of Mother Uttara, after the battle was finished, his idea was to destroy the entire Pandava lineage. Arjuna says one very wonderful verse. He goes to Krishna, and in the form of a prayer, he says, Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhaktanam Abhayankara Tam Eka Dahyamananam Apavargo Si Samsrite. That Krishna, you are the almighty personality of Godhead, and there's no limit to your different energies. Therefore, you are competent to instill fearlessness in the hearts of your devotees. Everyone suffering in the flames of material miseries can find the path to liberation in you only. And Krishna, he's described as, Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, right? As the ocean of mercy. Lord Ramachandra and Lord Krishna, they are the ocean of mercy. But how can we get access to that ocean? Any ideas? The verse is saying that this material world is like, we say, samsara dava nala. It's like a blazing forest fire all around. And then there's a forest fire, all the animals, they're confused, they don't know what to do, and eventually they become burnt. But how is it that the forest fire gets extinguished? They can try with their helicopters, but the best way is for a huge torrential rainfall. In the beginning of the Ramayana, it is described when Valmiki Muni asks Narad Muni, who is actually a hero? Not Batman, Superman, Flash, or anybody else. But Lord Ramachandra is the actual hero because he possesses all the qualities. Batman has faults, right? He only works during the night. There's something bad already, right? Superman has his days, right? And he has his kryptonite. Lord Ramachandra has no kryptonite, right? Lord Ramachandra is the real hero. And the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra is described that our hearts are like a desert. We've seen when the mud runs dry, it cracks up. So our heart is like that. A cup of water will do no justice to that desert land. We need a torrential rainfall. And so, constant hearing of the pastimes of the Lord by the form of Harinam Sankirtan. Later it said, Iti murtya bidanena mantra murtikam. Yajate yagya purusham. I can't remember the last line of the verse. Kali-yuga memory. 1 minute, please. Sasamyak darshana puman. That those who are actually seers of the truth worship the Lord in mantra murti, in the form of sound. And so, how can we access this? Srila Prabhupada says in the purport that a devotee of the Lord is always fearless because of the protection given by the Lord. Material existence, please pay very keen attention because I feel like this is one of the most poetic purports Srila Prabhupada has written. One of the most. Material existence is something like a blazing fire in the forest, which can be extinguished by the mercy of Lord Sri Krishna. So now the mercy of Lord Krishna is like Karuna Sindhu, big ocean, right? The spiritual master is the mercy representative of the Lord. Therefore, a person like us, burning in the flames of material existence, may receive the rains of mercy of the Lord through the transparent medium of the self-realized spiritual master. The spiritual master, by his words, can penetrate into the heart of the suffering person and inject knowledge transcendental, which alone can extinguish the fire of material existence. And the perfection of all knowledge in this age of Kali Yuga is to always chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
So we have a short video before we hear a little from Sachi Sutta Prabhu about some highlights for this year. We have a short video of what are taking place, the preparations and all that are taking place in Ayodhya. You'll get a little glimpse of that. And while you're seeing that, you can think of this. And this is out of the box from the list that Sachi Sutta Prabhu have. So the 22nd is the grand opening celebration of Pran Pratishtha and all the rituals and everything to open the temple. It will be early in the morning here because it may begin, I think, around 10, 11 in the morning in India, which will begin from maybe 2, 3, within 3, 4 in the morning here. Everyone will be invited to, and the link will be sent to everyone, at least to view it, to attend it, and to imbibe the opening, to say that I was there for the opening of the Ram Mandir. Even though you will be sitting in your house, in your room, wherever you may be, in your living quarter, you will be attending the opening of, you can say to your great-great-great-grandchildren that I attended the opening of the Ram Mandir temple. And individually, collectively, different mandirs across the country will be doing different activities. We are in some discussion with the VHP, the Vishwa Hindu Parsad body, to organize some national event. It haven't fully confirmed as yet. If not, we will be reaching here on that evening for a grand celebration. But leading up to that, I want to add to Sachi Sutta Prabhu's list that from the 17th to the 20th, Sunday morning, we will be here, the 24th. That will be Sunday morning. The 22nd is Monday, the opening. That is the auspicious day to open the temple. So I'm suggesting to each and every one of us that we have a 4-session Ramayan kata leading up to the opening of the temple, more like gearing up, preparing our minds and our being, our consciousness and everything to receive the opening of the mandir. So I will suggest from the 17th to the 20th, starting from Mahaika and finish in Georgetown or in Cummings Lodge area. It is open so far, unless if you doesn't volunteer, we might volunteer you. So it will be like maybe one session in Cane Grove, one in Mahaika, Bihai, one in Moore, one within Moore to Luziknan, and one more up East Coast on this side, closer to Georgetown. And then of course at the temple here, Sunday morning, and then based on what will happen on the 22nd itself, in the morning, of course, everybody will be in their home attending the opening, the official opening via Zoom, via Facebook or YouTube. But then in the evening, there will be global celebration. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they are announcing that they don't want to have any sort of celebration before the opening, before the Pran Pratishtha. So the whole week after that will be huge celebrations and huge gathering, huge activities throughout. Of course, during that week, the 25th will be the 15th inauguration anniversary celebration here at the temple, which will also incorporate some of those celebrations, at least some glimpse, video clips. And then on the 27th and 28th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, we can look forward for those dates. His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami will be here within those days, so it will add to the celebration. So let us imbibe. Let us get a little glimpse of the pilgrimage center for every Indian. It's every Indian. We will say for everyone in the world.
In the heart of India lies a place steeped in history, culture, and profound belief. Ayodhya, a city whose very name resonates with centuries of devotion, is not only famous for its architectural splendor, but also for its unwavering faith. It is the birthplace of Lord Ram, a revered deity whose life story has been passed down through generations, celebrated in scriptures, and etched into the hearts of millions. Today, Ayodhya is witnessing a historic event that has captured the collective imagination of a nation: the construction of the Ram Temple.
And it is my privilege to witness this monumental project that is in the final stages of its completion.
The magnificent Ram Temple, a true symbol of devotion and spirituality.
And the man behind this vision, Mr. Nripinder Mishra, Chairman of the Ayodhya Ram Mandir Construction Committee, is with us today, taking us through the progress and the ambitions of this historic endeavor. Thank you so much, sir, for your time today. And we would love to start with, where exactly are we right now in the Ram Temple?
We are standing on the northern gate of the temple. Just in front, on the left as you turn,
Yes, sir.
you have the eastern gate. And the eastern gate is the entrance for VIPs, pilgrims, everybody. The temple alone is roughly of construction cost will ultimately end up in about 600 to 700 crores. But what you see just in front of that is called Parkota. Parkota, for let us say the understanding, is the parikrama of the temple. That is 795 meters that is there in the length and breadth. When we take Parkota and then take the area, it becomes about 8.28 acres. So you can imagine the whole thing, the size of it.
Can't wait to explore the magnificent temple, sir, with you inside. It's beautiful and really mesmerizing to the eyes. And definitely it's very inspiring to see our construction workers and artists coming up with something absolutely breathtaking. You must be very proud.
Well, more than that, I think in me at the moment, I'm humble.
Yes, sir.
For the reason that the opportunity came to me. There is a feeling, religious feeling also in me. That is that this has come to me as a part of divine blessings.
So we've entered the northern gate and this is where magic happens. So could you take us through the current construction progress of the ground floor and the mandaps that would be present in the ground floor?
Yeah, actually we have the Garbhagriha, which is the first mandap, and it is sanctum sanctorum. Then we have got 5 mandap on the ground floor.
On the first floor, there will be 3 mandaps, and on the second floor, there will be 2. The important thing to appreciate here is that on the ground floor there will be 170 pillars which will support the structure.
This mandap where you are and the next mandap, there are 14 gates. They are of the teak wood from Maharashtra. These gates will have, and then on the top of the carved gate, you can see the carving here. The one gate carving design is right there. And if you see on this, there will be a golden work.
There's a lot of thought and analysis that has gone behind the construction material in the making of the temple, considering that the temple is being built for 1,000 years.
Steel was not chosen because we were told that in our ancient temples there is no steel used, and reason being that the life of steel is about 90 years or 100.
We were very lucky to go inside the Sanctum Sanctorium and witness the sanctity of the place firsthand. This is where Lord Ram's idol in his child form, Ram Lalla, will be placed.
And this is undoubtedly the most holy place in the temple. This is exactly where Lord Ram's idol would be placed. As we speak, there are currently 3 idols of Lord Ram that are being prepared in Ayodhya. The one with the most supreme stone quality and the one that's the most divine to the eyes shall be placed here. This place is also believed to be the exact birthplace of Lord Ram.
Finally, the dream of every Indian living in the country or outside is now feeling that it has come true. The place that you see with the flag right there in the center of Garbhagriha is a place where our Honorable Prime Minister did prayers, and that's the place after the puja, the religious ceremony, then the construction started. So in many respects, it is going to be a pilgrimage center for every Indian, wherever he is. Construction started, we were extremely conscious that whatever we put, we have the best of all ancient temples in India, and that is what we must introduce here.
Yes, sir.
Now, for example, you see this is a very plain stone.
Right, sir.
But you will see ultimately a carving. He has put a number.
Yes.
Now the person will come and do the carving. He has been given the design. One person only will work on one pillar.
Okay.
Because the quality of his carving, everybody cannot have the same quality.
Yes. Once the temple construction is done and Ram Temple is open to the public, what does that do for the socio-economic status of the people in Ayodhya and the surrounding areas with respect to tourism and employment opportunities? What do you think?
It's a very good question, and our government of Uttar Pradesh is highly focused on doing things for devotees. They know that the pilgrims will be from all over the country and abroad.
Yes, sir.
So we have to provide facilities outside the temple to people to stay. Honorable Chief Minister is focusing on various aspects of tourism, various aspects of consumer goods,
Yes, sir.
also the economic activity around in terms of retail trade.
We also met a few locals who seemed to echo the sentiment.
राम मंदिर बनने से बहुत फ़ायदा होगा, सब दुकानदारों का भी हो रहा है। अयोध्या का विकास जो है बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है और आने वाले समय में दुकानदार सब खुश हैं।
जनवरी में उद्घाटन हो जाएगा, उसके बाद क्या होगा, यहाँ का विकास जो है पूरे भारत या विदेशों में जाएगा। इससे हमें ये शिक्षा मिलेगी कि देखिए सनातन धर्म जो है इसकी परिकल्पना कितनी होती है, सनातन धर्म का विकास क्या होता है, ये राम के माध्यम से देखने को मिलेगा।
An interesting fact, no government funding has been used in the construction of the temple. Devotees from India and all over the world have contributed through donations in the making of the temple.
There is a message of social harmony that the Prime Minister thought should be done, and that's the reason. Just outside the Parkota,
Yes, sir.
we are going to have 7 temples, so that the entire population in India and abroad come to believe that this is the place, holy place, which belongs to everybody.
The Ram Temple, once complete, will be one of the largest Hindu temples in the world. And because of the engineering expertise, it will stand strong for the next 1,000 years. Our future generations are definitely in for an architectural marvel. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to preview the temple, and I can't wait to get back to see it in all its glory.
Shri Ramachandra ki jai, Shri Ram Mandir ki jai, Shri Ayodhya Dham ki jai. So as Prabhupada Prabhu mentioned, that we'll give a synopsis of some of the projects that the temple intends to work on during the course of this year, 2024. But before we do that, we just want to, on behalf of the management team, to express sincere gratitude and thanks, appreciation for each and every one of your support, your dedication, your commitments, your services over the past year, throughout the year 2023. And last week we would have give some highlight of what would have occurred throughout 2023 for those of you who were here. So all of that would not have been possible by your continuous and your selflessness in contributing and in giving, in serving at the temple here. So a few of the key areas that we would have discussed was to, one way or the other, to try to engage more persons, friends, well-wishers, and the general public in given in the form of increasing our monthly donations, our monthly collections. And you know, this of course can take many different shape and form. Also, as Prabhupada would have highlighted, there are many auspicious festivities, and he would have given some glimpse of the main ones, like the opening of the inauguration of the Sri Ram Mandir, and other festivities here, like the visit of His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami, the 15th installation anniversary of Our Lordship Shri Shri Paramakaranitai Nitai Gaur Chandra, and other magnificent occasions, the appearance of Lord Nityananda, appearance of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, and so forth. So we are hoping that, similar to last year, for last year actually, almost every month we were blessed with one visiting devotee, sannyasi or senior devotee from our ISKCON Yatra worldwide. So we are hoping to have more of such visits, and it has been a long time that we would have had the association. I was with Bhakti Bhushan Swami Maharaj, and you know we are hearing that sometime soon Maharaj will be visiting as well. So apart from that, within the financial aspect of the temple, we are hoping that early this year we will be able to separate the accounts in terms of as we all know, the Govinda's kitchen operation has been ongoing for the last 2 years along with the regular temple activities. So we're hoping that we'll be able to separate these operations in terms of record keeping and transactions and so forth. One of the highlight areas, which will be an ongoing project and ongoing initiative, about 8 months ago when His Grace Baldev Prabhu were here, so I'm just kind of give you a backdrop. We would have embarked, the management team along with him would have embarked on forming or coming up with a list of committees, and these committees, you know, we had the congregation devotees, like an Ishta Gushti discussion with everyone, where we had volunteers would have come forward and say that they would like to, you know, serve in different areas, different departments that make up the operation of the temple. So those committees are there, but not all of them have been put into operation or functioning. So with this new year, we are hoping that that will come onto mainstream, that more and more we can integrate the different areas. I know as of recent, the children Sunday school program would have begun, like in, you know, over the last 2-3 months. So along with that, there are many other areas, key areas, which we would like to see get going. And of course, you all will be highlighted and informed more of these areas. And we're hoping also that we will be able to, you know, at least in some of these programs, we'll be able to have more open discussions with you, where you can, you know, share your views and thoughts of how we can actually get it going. So these are, so I'm mentioning these, and it's just a few points, but please let us all bear in mind, you know, already quite a bit has been ongoing from last year. It's not like, you know, we are starting back like everything, you know, from the beginning. But as you know, there are ongoing programs, the Sunday Feast, and many other outreach programs that will continue. And, you know, we'll be able to improve on those, the temple daily, morning, evening programs, as well as, you know, more of Harinam book distribution and so forth. So this is in short, in a nutshell, some of the key areas, and we will continue to inform you more as time progresses. So thank you, everyone.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So once again, we want to take this opportunity to make a few announcements, just in case if during Artik, if someone have to leave, you can take bhojan, take prasadam before you go. Sometime probably already we go for like 15 to 20 minutes other than the regular timing. So the general temple activities continue. Our television programs continue every Wednesday evening at 6:30 on NTN. Our Sunday program, of course, continue. I was advertising or requesting that those who would like to sponsor Sunday Love Feast, the new year begins. You know when is your birthday, when is your anniversary, or which Sunday of the year. Basically, we need 52 persons only, or there is co-sponsorship, of course. 2 persons can sponsor Sunday Love Feast. It happened too often now that somebody wants to sponsor Sunday Love Feast exclusively for their birthday or some important day, or maybe on behalf of some departed ones like that, but it was already taken. It was already sponsored. So we are humbly requesting you look through your calendar, and almost everything now is going online on, you know, at least on WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp us. Reserve this day for me. I will be sponsoring this feast, that feast. Or even the auspicious days coming up, Ram Navami, Gaur Purnima, Shivratri program. So many different programs comes up throughout the year that you would like to make contributions. Please let us know early. even now there is a competition for people to get an opportunity to sponsor the outfits for their lordships. So there are a few major auspicious days where we bring in new outfits: Gaurpanima, Ramnavami, Balaram Jayanti, Janamastami, of course, Radhastami. So those are, 4 or 5 auspicious days throughout the year that we bring, we sew and buy new outfits, new jewelry, and so for the deities. So those are some of the things that you can, grab the opportunity as early as possible. As much as possible, we try to stick as to the principle of first come, first serve. So on that basis, first come, first serve. You book your time, your dates when you want to sponsor or you want to give something in terms of contribute towards deity outfit and so on. Of course, the major festivity, we all come together and do it. So we wish you once again all the best for the year 2024. We thank each and every one of you to respond to our humble invitation this morning to attend the First Sunday Love Feast. Even though when I look among us here, I'm seeing some special guests are here, but still the amount of persons we invited, I'm still not seeing all of them. So maybe we'll continue to invite for the rest of this year. And if this year we can develop a different trend, I know the 2 years of pandemic would have shifted us online and less face-to-face. So from the beginning of this year, one of the commitment, if we can all make, that we will make it a must, at least 2 out of the 4 or 5 Sunday feasts, at least 2 of them we will be here physically. And let us stop too much online. Not that we wait for another pandemic to come back, but still, let us start to come to Mandir, let us start to gather, and association is important, so let us come and associate face to face, and let us take prasadam or enjoy the feast together also. So thank you very much. We will all go for the beautiful Artik ceremony to their Lordship, Shri Shri Paramakana Nitai Gaurachandra. And as we say, Bhojan will be ready in about 15 minutes. So if someone have to go, you cannot stay for the entire Artik, you please go to the Bhojan Stali, the Bhojan Hall. The devotees will be there to serve you nicely. You take prasadam before you leave. And we'll see you back soon again. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Ki. And please give me some feedback regarding those Ramayan, one-day Ramayan celebration, gearing up our consciousness for Ramnavami in the different areas as was outlined. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So we humbly request His Grace Sachituda Prabhu, who are in the mood of celebrating his 28th birthday, to lead us in kirtan this morning, or this midday. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Gauravadi Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashachari Chatarini Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, oh, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Paramakaruna, Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra, Jaya Paramakaruna, Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra. Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jayam Vishapad Paramahamsa Padvikacharya Stodastar Sisamadis Vangas A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishapad Paramahamsa Padvikacharya Stodastar Sisamad Vangas Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Maharaj Ki Anant Kodi Vaishnavinda Ki Jai ISKCON Founder Srila Prabhupada Ki Sri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman Ki Shri Shri Paramakanda Nitai Gaura Chandra Ki. All glories to the sum of the voice. All glories to the sum of the devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Ekadasi Vrat Ki, Srila Prabhupada Ki. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlada Lada Daini Hiranyakashipurvaksha Shilatankanakalaye To Nasima para to Nasima Yato yato yamita to Nasima Bahe Nasima Ridahe Nasima Nasingamadim Sharanam Prapadi Tavakara Kamalabare Nakam Abhuta Singam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvrindam Keshavadeta Narare Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadeta Rama Sarira Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nasimhadev 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 Jaya Nasimhadev Jaya Palanara, Jaya Palanara, Palanara, Jaya Palanara. Shri Nrsimha Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki. PXX 3280, you're blocking someone entrance across here. You can please park somewhere else. Hare Krishna, once again, we'd like to thank you very much for being here with us. I'd just like to take 2 or 3 of our seniors to give us a few words of blessings at the beginning of the year. Uncle Roop and Uncle Patrick. Uncle Roop, Uncle Patrick, you can take the mic to them. They can stay wherever they are and they can give a few words of blessings for the new year to us. Encouragement, blessings, anything you like to tell us.
Govinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna.
All live stream people, please come to the temple.
Shri Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Om Astuma Sadgamaya Tamsuma Jyotirgamaya Mityuma Amritam Gamaya Anu Badram Krito Yanti Vishvata. Devotees, all brothers and sisters, you have heard from Prabhu what the temple is doing. We have done fantastic work over the years. There's continued program, and without your support, without everyone's support, not financial, sometimes as he implore volunteer work, that can do very much. I can only pray and ask Bhagwan Sri Krishna. He knows everything. We can't fool him. You have heard that umpteen times. We need to bring out other. We are indeed blessed to be here. That's the first thing. We are indeed blessed to be here. You know, we need to bring out other people to temples. We need to, because it is only by coming to these divine places that we can get a proper society. So with these few words, I don't want to keep you back from your meals. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you very much, Uncle Roop, Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick, you'd like to say a few words? Uncle Il, a few words of blessings for the new year.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhupada. I always admire and respect the temple here at UG Road and the devotees here. Prabhupada, I'm really moved. Traveling all over Suriname, Holland, all over, went to temple. But here, the job that you're doing with the devotees here, it's so wonderful. I always admire. And I made it my duty to come here the first Sunday of this year to be a part of the service here. I want to thank you very much, you and the devotees here, for the good job that you're doing. I want to say keep it up, and I will always visit here. And I encourage all the other devotees and members to come at the service and participate. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Please do enjoy your Ekadasi non-grains meal. And as we've been announcing for the last 2 weeks, the temple are doing a little fundraising with some calendars, religious calendars that the temple have here. We're humbly requesting you take for yourself to put up in your homes. And also if you can carry a few with you, give the boys your names, collect a 5 or 6 or 8 or 10, how much you can deal with, and give it out on behalf of the temple, collect a little donation for it, and then when you come again, you will drop off the Lakshmi. Hare Kirtan Prabhu is saying he have some of the Kirtan Mela, 9 days Kirtan festivity that just concluded. He have some Kirtan key rings that came out of the 9 days Kirtan. How much you're offering it for now? He said it was 500, but now it becomes more precious. So he's asking 1,000. 1,000 bucks, 1,000 Guyanese bucks, only for a keychain. Right? $1,000, because these keychain would have sat through the 9 days Kirtan, so I don't know if it comes with some more auspiciousness or what, but let's see. So you can have a souvenir key ring like this. You can have a souvenir key ring like this for $1,000, and I'll tell you what is on it. Param Vijayati Sri Krishna Sankirtana. Glories to the Sri Krishna Sankirtana. And then you have another one. Please do more and more Harinam Sankirtan by Ayendra Prabhu. So this is a live wire of the Kirtan International, His Grace Ayendra Prabhu. So his words is that please do more and more Harinam Sankirtan. So this is what is inscribed in this key ring. So Hari Kirtan will be walking around with this. If you don't take it from him, then he will hang all around his, I don't know where. Hare Krishna. Please take prasadam. Thank you all very much. We'll see you soon again.